crack? Welcome to today's episode. My name is David Kelly, I'm the Irish Guy Vlogs, and today I'm here in Fenora, North County Clare. And if you're a frequent watcher of my vlogs, you'll know that I'm a big Father Ted fan, like a huge Father Ted fan. It's one of my favourite shows of all time, I just love it. And that's why I'm here today. I'm doing the top 10 most iconic Father Ted filming locations, and most of them just happen to be in my home county. And the first one, well, the last one, number 10 on our list, is just over there. There's spoilers ahead for Father Ted. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it, come back to the video. It's only 3 seasons. It's amazing. Go watch it. And I should probably say this before I start recording. I've nothing planned. I've no idea if I can get into these places. I know some of them I definitely can, but some of them I don't know. And one of them is probably illegal to film in because it's a lingerie department. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I just arrived at the first location, and it's a caravan park and it's closed, but there's a number, and I'm going to try and call it, see if I can get in. So fingers crossed. There is no answer. Fuck it, there's a terrible start to the video. I parked the car up and I've decided to take a stroll in. Hopefully I can find where it was filmed. This caravan park featured in the episode Hell from season 2, episode 1 I think it is. Dougal, Father Jack and Father Ted all go on holiday and end up going into the wrong caravan. Also there's loads of rabbits around here, I just got distracted by one. There's another one. Yeah, I'm still trying to find it. But I actually think I'm after seeing it. Is this the spot? So I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is one of the locations. It has changed a little bit. I'll show the photo. And the reason I'm thinking it was the location is because there's some groundwork, but there's also like the sheds to the side. So something was removed. That's where the sheds seem to have been. I'm not 100% sure though. What do you think? I mean, it looks just like it. I'm trying to line up the mounds. I know that there's like some bushes that have grown since, but I'm just trying to imagine it, you know? What do you think? Do you think this is it? Starting to realise that like this show was filmed over 25 years ago, so some of the things that I'm coming to see might look completely different, and yeah, I didn't think of that. And a little fact actually about the caravan, it doesn't exist anymore, and the reason why it doesn't exist anymore is because my dad broke it up. So one of the jobs that my dad had, he was like a scrap merchant, and he would scrap caravans and stuff after storm damage, and that was one of the caravans that he scrapped. And now he can't watch Father Ted without telling me about it, so I've heard that story maybe 20-30 times. Yeah, just a little bit of Father Ted trivia there for you. I just realised I could call my dad and ask him if he remembers. Well, do you remember where the caravan was in Fenora Caravan Park, the Father Ted one?
I think, David, I'm nearly 100%. When you go into the caravan park, the office is on your left, okay?
Yeah, because there's a small little kind of clearing there, and
yeah, it's a clearing on the left-hand side. That's what it was. I'm nearly 100% that's what it was.
Alright, yeah.
I said to Johnny Sweeney to fuck it up that time.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. Good memory. But it does look exactly like from the pictures. You know, the mound there. And I don't know if the sheds were actually there as part of the caravan park or as part of the show. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I honestly don't know. Anyway, enough here. We're moving on to number 9 now. And number 9 is actually from the same episode, Hell. And it's a little bit up the road. Very iconic. Maybe not iconic, but it's definitely very memorable. I actually see it. It's there. Oh, that's so cool. I'll show you in a sec. Wish me luck. Hopefully there's someone here even. So there was no one there. So yeah, plan B. Gonna have to find an alternative method. So the only other way is to jump this fence. Yeah, I don't know what to do. It's only the second one, I'm already stumped. You know what, fuck it, I'm here, I may as well. The worst they can say is, get out. But have any of you guessed where I'm going? I hope there's no bulls or anything in here now that I'm gonna get fucking gored by. Oh god, this ground. Can you hear that? It's very soggy. Lovely soggy ground. The things I do for videos, huh? Please subscribe. Oh, I see it. It's still a bit away, but I see it. The locals are giving me strange looks. I'm just here to see something. In case you haven't figured out what it is yet, it's the legendary St. Kevin Stump. In the TV show, St. Kevin Stump was like a tree stump, but it wasn't actually real. There was no actual tree stump. Well, I guess officially this is what's left of St. Kevin Stump. And this is it. Also, a truck just drove past and slowed down. I hope that's not the farmer. Please don't be the farmer. I know it's just a rock in a field, and I'm nerding out about it, but it's so cool to just be here. And I think this is the side that they climbed up, as far as I know, and then they spotted the couple courting over here. But the cool thing about this to me is that they didn't fake it. They didn't like get a fake rock and put it in a studio. They got the actors out here in nature and they actually did it. They filmed it. I was going to climb up on top of it and do like a shot that they do in the show, you know, where they peek out over the top, but I'm genuinely paranoid that the farmer's going to come along and kick me out. So this will do. St. Kevin Stump, we're here, we saw it. It's number 9 on our list. I know it's not the most epic of locations, but it's 1 on our list and we've got it done. And if you do decide to do this yourself, please try and get permission like I did. But I'm not trying to encourage people to just jump the gate and come into this field. Ask for permission if you can. And we're back. Like, I know it wasn't the most epic of things, but it was still really cool to see. St. Kevin Stump off the list. On to number 8, let's go. It was worth it. We're at number 8 on the list now, and it is Vaughan's Pub here in Kilfenora. And this was only used for a couple of scenes. In fact, one scene was filmed out here where Father Ted was getting egg when everyone thought that he was a racist, accidentally. And there was another scene filmed inside. And I haven't asked him, but I'm going to go in and ask if I can film, or, yeah. We'll see, hopefully. Oh, no way. Looks like they have the same glass on the doors from the TV show. That's pretty cool. You were actually the barman though.
I was in the 20th episode.
That was you?
More drink, that's really bar closed.
No way.
I had the black hair that time in the session.
That's so cool.
The pictures up there on the top one.
Yeah. Oh, your pictures actually.
That's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're still milking it.
That's me there.
Oh, no way. That is so cool.
More drink!
I'm sorry, the bar's closed.
Do you get many Father Ted people in there? Yeah?
Weekends out to be on the tours, hen parties.
What are the chances of that? That was the barman from the episode. I wasn't expecting to meet someone who was in the actual show. Vaughan's Pub, definitely come here if you can. If you're a Father Ted fan, definitely worth a visit. You know if this was used for the Father Ted filming location at all?
No, I don't think so. To Ireland, mostly outside Ireland, isn't it? The shop in the book.
It was that building there, was it? So thanks for that, sound. So we're here at number 7 on our list of most iconic Father Ted locations. It might not be immediately recognisable, but this is John and Mary's shop. If you don't remember who John and Mary are, they're the couple who always wallop the heads off each other, and this is where their shop used to be. So you can see from the pictures here that this is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. But I just think it's cool that it's still here, that it's still been used, and I know it looks different. So it's just cool to have their shop here. But for the bigger Father Ted fans out there, you'll know that this was only one of 2 shops that John and Mary had. They actually had another shop in a different episode, but I just thought it was fair to mention that this was only one of 2 shops. Again, some nerd trivia for you. And actually, another reason for stopping here is because there's a bit of a bonus location just right over there, and that's where we're going to go now. Oh yeah, I have a video to record. Just a little bit of a hike, nothing major. And we're officially back on Burn territory. Look at this. Love walking here. It's like giant footsteps. And of course, this isn't an original geological feature. This came many years later in the Bronze Age. I'm going to get the drone out for the next location because I don't know exactly where it is, but I have a rough idea. The drone is probably the best thing to just send up there and get there fast. This little bonus location, the location of where the old grey whistle was stolen from. I'm not sure of the exact location, but it was filmed somewhere here. As you can see, I'm trying to line up the shots. Yeah, again, it's just one of those locations that I just think is really cool, that they didn't fake it, they just used what we had here in County Clare, and I just think that's really cool. Another bonus location here for anyone that's interested. This is the lost city of Atlantis. Just thought I'd throw it in there just as a little bonus. Scientists have been looking for it for years, but you know, it's fucking out there. It's abroad there. So I'm here at number 6 on our list, and it's the one that I'm actually really worried about filming in, because it might be illegal to film in a women's lingerie department. Let's see how it goes. There was a security guard outside, so I came to the bathroom for a minute. Hopefully he's gone when we go out. He's gone. I'm really just trying to get around fast, just like I'm not spotted. This is where it was. A lot of it has been moved back. So this was also part of the lingerie, but when it got redone a few years ago, that entire wall there was put in. So the door that Father Ted would have gone down would have been down there somewhere. So here you can see the original checkouts that like they had in the episode. See, I can't really line up shots in here because it's changed so much over the years, but I mean, you can still see it's still basically a lingerie department. It's not Ireland's biggest one anymore. Also, everyone's looking at me like I'm a lunatic. I'm a security guard over there, doing it behind his back. The entire episode is a masterclass in comedy. The entire scene that takes place inside here in the lingerie department is just genius. It's like so funny, overly dramatic, just so good. That was number 6. 6, number 5 or number 6 on the list. Ireland's largest lingerie department. We're here at number 5 on the list, and I don't know if you'll notice it right away, but let's see if I can line up the shot. Anyone recognise it? In case you didn't recognise it, is of course from Speed 3, the episode where Father Dougal's on the milk float and he has to not drive underneath 4 miles an hour. This is where it was filmed. Well, this is where part of it was filmed. You know the scene with the cardboard boxes? It's just right here on this road, trying to line it up. But yeah, it still looks pretty much the same. The episode itself is just so good. It's like one of the most memorable Father Ted episodes. That's why it's number 5. Also, bonus locations in the same episode. These are the houses that Pat Mustard comes out of. Not sure which one it is. It's one of these houses. But yeah, pretty cool.
And now, to write Mrs. O'Reilly.
And this is the other location from the same episode. You can see the pub and stuff in the corner. So when Dougal wasn't able to drive the milk float underneath 4 miles an hour, he had to drive around the roundabout that was here. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there never was a roundabout here. They just put it in for the TV show. And yeah, I was going to get the drone up, but there's a house literally right next to me. So we're here at number 4 on our list of Father Ted's most iconic filming locations. Look at this for a view. Beautiful. So number 4 on our list is from a very, very good episode. It's called Mainland. But it's the episode where they all come off the island and they go to the mainland for the first time. So if you haven't guessed what it is yet, it's Jello-y Caves. This is where the very dark caves were filmed. So let's take a look. Line up a shot here. The sun is killing me altogether, but you can see this is where Father Ted, they were looking at the guy from One Foot in the Grave. He was just down there.
And it was around this side.
And it's gone.
Now in the Father Ted episode, it was out the front here, but it's been taken away.
Okay. It's something like this. That was the shot. But he was sitting around here. It's number 4 on our list because like the location is really, really cool and the episode was really good. Why? Why you take the sign? I know it's only poles, but like this is where the sign was. It said the very dark caves. Bit disappointed about the sign, and if anyone is watching this that can do anything about that, please put the sign back, because I know you'd probably get a lot of people going there just to see the sign and go to the caves as well at the same time. Anyways, on to number 3. So we're on our way to number 3 on our list. I'm not sure, but you might be able to hear it in the background. And I wonder if you can guess what it actually is. But this is the waterfall from My Lovely Horse, when Father Ted and Dougal were, doing the Eurovision episode. The only annoying thing about this is, and like I didn't know this before I got here, that the river's on a very heavy flow today, so some of the places where I was going to stand and line up the shots, I'm not able to because, they're covered with water, so I wanted to dance by the waterfall. I wanted to do the choo-choo, that thing, and throw some stones and stuff, but what can you do? Nothing I can really do about the weather, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Then yeah, just gonna go on to the next location. Number 2 on the list. Can you guess what it is? I'm sure you can from the thumbnail. That is a rainbow. So I'm here at number 2 location on our list, and this might be a bit controversial because of what number 1 is, but this is number 2 for me because it's just so iconic. And it is, of course, the Father Ted house. So I've been here maybe 10 times in total, and it never gets old. Just like Father Ted, I guess. It never gets old watching it. But when a lot of people think of Father Ted, they think of the house. But when you think of it, the house is a character itself. The house is done, there's just so much that has taken place in the house. And not even in the house, but outside here in the grounds. And there's been some really cool things that happen on the grounds here. Damo and Dougal playing football over there in the grass. There's just so much cool things that happened outside the house, and yeah, maybe it should be number 1. I don't know. I found it very hard to decide what number 1 should be, but it's based on my favourite episode and the location. And even though there's been some amazing episodes here based in the house, it's still just the house to me, and it's not that iconic in the sense of like grandiose or whatever. It's very iconic in the sense of Father Ted. It's the ultimate mecca place where you can come to see if you're a Father Ted fan. But to me, it just needed that little bit more. So that's where we're going to go to next. It's number 1 on our list. And yeah, so let's say goodbye to the Father Ted house for now. I'm sure I'll be back here at some stage. Anyways, time to go. See you again. Anyway, on to our next location. I wonder what it is. What could be more epic than the Father Ted house?
Hey, how's things? Can I get a ticket, please?
Have you guessed where I am yet? There's a lot of people here today, a lot more people than I was expecting, so we're still going to be able to get to see where it is. If you haven't guessed the location yet, it is of course the iconic Cliffs of Moher. And it was used in season 2, episode 3, The Tentacles of Doom. And it's definitely my best or my favourite episode. And just right over here is where Father Jack did something awful to a bishop's arse. That sounded way worse than I was expecting. So I'm trying to line up the shot and trying to line it up so you can kind of see roughly something like this. I know you're probably thinking, but it's just a ledge. It's like it's just a ledge, but it's not just a ledge, though. To me, it's a ledge end. I've been waiting to say that joke for like 3 months. So there's just no reason for this not to be number 1 on my list, you know? Like it has to be. There's just no way. It's the most iconic. And of course it is from my favourite episode, Tentacles of Doom, and that's why this is number 1 on my list of Father Ted's most iconic filming locations. And hopefully you can see why. And that is it. That's going to be all for me for this video. I can barely see because of the sun, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Explore my county a little bit, seen the 10 most iconic Father Ted locations. Of course this is number 1 on our list. I'll be back again next month with another episode. Not next episode, with another month. I will see you all then. Bye.